guys, so today I'm going to talk to you about what hemiplegia is. Hemiplegia is similar to a stroke. This results in loss of muscle function and weakness to one side of the body. This is caused by a bleed to one side of your brain, where there's reduction of oxygen or blood supply to it. And hemi means half in Greek, so that means it affects half of the body, which is different to quadriplegia, where it affects all four limbs. 80% of people are born with it, which is called congenital hemiplegia, while 20% acquire hemiplegia after birth. So my hemiplegia is congenital. The doctors told my parents that I had a stroke in my mum's womb as a 20-week-old fetus. So this means that I had a bleed on the left side of my brain. So that means that I'm affected on the right side of my body. So this means that I can't use my right hand and fingers properly. And my right arm is shorter than my left, and it's the same with my right leg. It's 2 centimeters shorter than my left. And up until I was 16, I wore a brace on my leg, which corrected my muscle function and means I walk without a limp now. So I feel like my hemiplegia is quite invisible. People don't even realise that I have a disability until they notice that I can't do something with my right hand. But having said that, I feel like it does show up more when I have anxiety or I'm stressed, and this occasionally happens when I'm at work. So you can either get left hemiplegia or right hemiplegia, depending on which side of the brain is affected. So injury to the left side of the brain affects the right side of the body, and injury to the right side of the brain affects the left side of the body. So as people may know, the left hemisphere of your brain controls the mathematical and language function, and the right hemisphere of your brain controls the more creative function. And that's why I always feel like I've leaned towards art and media and been absolutely rubbish at maths. So hemiplegia can affect you mentally and physically. 1 in 1,000 have hemiplegia. You can either get it mildly or moderately. And hemiplegia is a lifelong condition, so it doesn't get worse over time. So my hemiplegia affects me mentally and physically. And I have it moderately, but through physiotherapy and operations, I feel like it's a lot less noticeable nowadays. So I often get asked if my right side hurts, but it's the opposite. I feel much less, and weirdly it feels like someone else's body is attached to mine, because the sensation I get from touching my right hand is like touching someone else's hand, which can feel a bit odd sometimes. So I feel like my parents get the wrong idea sometimes when I get frustrated that I can't do something with my right hand. It doesn't mean that I haven't accepted my disability, it just means that I'm frustrated in that moment, and once that moment is over and I've dealt with the problem, then I completely forget about it. I fully accept my disability and I don't get depressed about it because I've had this my whole life. I feel like if I was fully able, it would feel very strange and unnatural because I've adapted to it so well. And I feel like I'd be a completely different person if I didn't have this disability. I feel like I'm a much kinder and compassionate person because of it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.